Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ruben Fernandez, and I'll be having my oral presentation on Edgar Allan Poe's Annabel Lee. Now, uh, information about this author. Edgar Allan Poe was a American writer, poetic. What else? Uh, Editor and literary critic. Uh, he's best known for his short stories and his poetry. This gentleman was born back in January 19th, 1809. So that was kind of like a while ago. So the story Annabel Lee is about the narrator describing his love for this woman, which is Annabel Lee. And this is a pretty interesting short story because the narrator describes his love for this woman at a very young age. I think that ever since he was a young boy. So over the course of this time, the gentleman grows up, or the narrator grows up, and the same for his feelings for Annabel Lee. And in the short story, it was even described where the love is so strong, even the angels were envious of this. There's like a theory that was suggested that the story Annabel Lee comes from his wife, which was Virginia Clem, and Virginia Clem was actually his second cousin. Edgar Allan Poe ended up marrying his wife when she was very young, and just in a short period of time, she also died at a very young age as well. So throughout Edgar Allan Poe's life, he had to experience her going through these illnesses and also her dying. So I could see where the story correlates with his wife. Yeah. So the way that the story is communicated is with deep compassion of how the narrator just describes his love for the lady, and it goes into depth of what he feels and uses symbolic terms. The narrative type is a narrative poem. So this was meant for singing, like a ballet. The rhyme scheme, it's on a 6 stanzas with a variable length and structure. It has an internal rhyme. The example of it that I got from the short story was for the moon never beams without bringing me dreams. So the way that I understand this is that throughout the short story, each stanza rhymes before I guess it ends, from beams to dreams. It's a pretty good short story. I think that anybody that would read this would be just as intrigued as I was, especially after just hearing the notion of, or looking up the notion of how this may have been about, or it may have been about the narrator's wife. So, thank you for watching. You have a good day.